If you think about it, the universe might be trying to talk to you through the subtle language of numbers instead of big statements. What if, as you go about your day, the universe gently hits you with a series of numbers that keep showing up? It could be 1111 on your digital clock, 222 on a billboard, or even 3323 in a phone number. If you look at these events quickly, they might seem like random events that happen in your daily life. Still, these numbers are appearing everywhere, like on license plates, receipts, and even in social media. It's like an invisible conductor's baton is making them appear. Does this mean that these numbers have secrets? Why do they keep showing up in your life? Could it be that each repetition is a clue, a piece of a bigger puzzle, that the universe itself is leaving for you to explore further into the mysteries of life? This is where the deep work of Dolores Cannon comes in, giving us light in the dark world of numerical coincidences. Pioneering hypnotist and past life regressionist, Cannon spent her whole life exploring the vast landscapes of the human subconscious. In her works, including the renowned Conversations with Nostradamus, Cannon illuminated the idea that these repetitive numbers are not random but are imbued with profound meanings, serving as guides on our spiritual pathways. They really are messages from the universe, pointing us in the right direction and waking us up to the hidden talents we already have. When we figure out what these mysterious numbers mean, we start to see how our lives are connected to the universe in ways we never thought possible. As we begin to look into numerical synchronicities, let us keep an open mind about the idea that the universe is talking to us through the language of numbers and giving us advice and comfort. From this point of view, our relationship with numbers changes from a simple observation to a deep connection with the forces that make our world what it is. Cannon's work sheds light on the idea that the number patterns we see are the universe telling us to awaken to our full potential and see the magic in the everyday things we do. Before we start into the world of numerical synchronicities, let's figure out what some of the most common sequences mean. Get ready to learn a lot about the vibrations of life through numerology. The number 111, a strong sign of creation and manifestation, is leading our cosmic exploration. Seeing the number 111 is a sign from the universe that you should keep your mind on your deepest desires. It means that your thoughts and plans are on their way to becoming real. It tells us that aligning our energies with our goals is important, and that we should trust that our goals will come true. The peaceful harmony of 222 is right behind it. This number is linked to balance and unity, especially when it comes to relationships and working together. 222 tells us to care for and value our relationships, whether they are romantic, friendship-based, or professional. It shows how important it is to get along with others and help each other out. The next number on our journey through the stars is 333. This number is linked to spiritual awakening and guidance from higher dimensions. Seeing the number 333 is a sign to follow our spiritual path. It tells us that the universe is guiding and teaching us, and it encourages us to do so with faith and purpose. Then there's the protective aura of the number 444, which means that spiritual guardians and guides are nearby. When the number 444 shows up, it's a nice reminder that we are surrounded by guardian energies that give us strength and direction and make sure we are never alone in our search for growth and understanding. As we start our journey toward the transformative energies of 555, we are taken to a place where big changes can happen in our lives and where we can grow. This number tells us that a time of change is coming soon and encourages us to be strong and positive during life's changes. Whether we're making big changes in our careers, ending important relationships, or accepting who we really are, the number 555 helps us see these changes as opportunities for deep personal growth and self-discovery. Imagine that you are at a turning point in your life, full of doubt and possibility, when the sequence of 555 starts to show up in your daily life. It seems like magic that vehicle registrations show up on digital screens and are even woven into casual conversations. At first, this number's constant appearance seemed like a coincidence, but now it makes me feel curious and excited. All of a sudden, you have an epiphany that gives your life new meaning and direction. This string of numbers was once a strange coincidence, but now it's a clear message to welcome the changes that are coming. Feel free to venture into unknown areas with renewed energy and confidence. In contrast to what most people think, the number 666 is not always linked to bad things or evil forces. In fact, when it comes to spiritual awakening and personal growth, this number can mean reclaiming power and making the material world work with it. It reminds us to keep our attention on both the spiritual and material worlds and make sure that our pursuit of material success doesn't get in the way of our spiritual growth. This number makes us think about ourselves and our values again, which helps us find balance in our lives. It's a message to believe in the universe's abundance and let go of our fears and scarcity mindset, which will allow us to experience happiness and success in all forms. The spiritual awakening and growth of consciousness are linked to the number 777. It represents the journey of getting to know yourself better, and it encourages you to seek knowledge, wisdom, and self-reflection. This number marks the start of a time of self-reflection and growth, during which it becomes easier to see how one's life is in line with their true purpose. The universe is telling you to get in touch with your highest self, follow your own unique path to spiritual enlightenment, and trust that it will lead you in the right direction. Seeing the number 777 is a sign that you are in sync with the energy of the universe and are ready to fulfill your soul's mission and help the evolution of all beings. The powerful number 888 stands for plenty, financial security, and the balance of all the parts of life. The idea of karma and the spiritual law of cause and effect are reflected in it. It means that your thoughts, deeds, and actions are all in balance and will bring you wealth. This number tells you to think and act in ways that bring you abundance and happiness. This will ensure that good things come your way. It also stresses how important it is to give and receive, reminding us that plenty comes our way when we live in balance with the world and the people in it. As the number 999 represents completion, change, and being ready for a new phase, it means that an important part of your life is coming to an end and that new beginnings are on the way. The universe is telling you to let go of things that are no longer working for your highest good. This will make room for new experiences and opportunities that will help your soul grow. This number is a lighthouse for people who are ready to follow their true calling, let go of old ties, and confidently move on to the next part of their lives with wisdom and grace. The number 999 coming up over and over again is a sign from God that you are being led to your purpose and that every ending is just a step toward a new beginning. By looking into the meanings of these powerful number sequences, we are reminded of how the universe talks to us in complex ways, guiding us to reach our fullest potential. Each number has its own vibration and message. They are like milestones on our spiritual path, showing us how to stay in touch with our divine purpose, welcome change, and trust the way things are going. We can open up to a world of endless possibilities by listening to these messages and applying their wisdom to our daily lives. Together with the universe, we can make a reality that fits our deepest desires and highest goals. Speaking our affirmations and intentions out loud is also a very important part of shaping our experience of reality. The things that Canon taught us remind us that the words and thoughts we put out into the world can shape our lives. We can change the way our subconscious mind works and get closer to the life we want by writing affirmations that are in line with our soul's desires. Speaking our intentions clearly and with conviction can help us attract the situations and chances that are best for us, whether we're looking for love, money, health, or success. Think about her client named Make. Make feels safe and at peace because he knew that the number 444 meant that guardians and guides were watching over him. This realization came to him at a very important time in his life. He was going through a lot of personal problems, and he needed to know that he wasn't alone. This sign gave Make hope, so he went on a spiritual journey where he learned about meditation, mindfulness, and deeper self-reflection. He met 444 more often as he became more open to the universe's guidance. Each encounter strengthened his belief in a helpful cosmic network. By following Make's story, we see how he goes from having a life full of doubt and loneliness to one full of spiritual community and connection. He started going to workshops and retreats, which helped him learn more about spiritual practices and how they could affect his everyday life. This new way of looking at things not only helped Make get through his own problems, but it also motivated him to become an example for others by talking about his experience and the power of numbers. When you pay attention to the universe's signs, like me and Make did, your life can change in powerful ways. They serve as a reminder that those who choose to look can see the cosmic guidance that threads the path to self-discovery and happiness. We can reach our full potential by taking small steps forward, one at a time. By accepting Dolores Cannon's wise words and the deep meanings hidden in numbers, we are invited to explore the depths of our being and the infinite possibilities of the universe. It is an awakening journey, and each number is a key that opens doors of perception and lets you into a world full of magic, wonder, and endless possibilities. As you go on your journey, remember to keep an eye out for those special numbers. They are more than just numbers. They are messages from the universe that will lead you to a happier and more fulfilling life. The way to understand these messages is as unique as the person who wants to receive them. It could be through journaling, meditation, or just paying attention. The adventure can begin. Are you listening to what the universe has to say? Make found peace and confidence when he stopped worrying about what might happen. He put his trust in forces he couldn't see. This newfound faith gave him the courage to make risky decisions in both his personal life and his career, knowing that the universe would always be there for him. These stories, along with countless others, show how recognizing and valuing the universe's signals can change your life. In any case, the main point of our conversation today is the personal stories of change and realization that happened because people paid attention to these celestial signs. These stories give us clear pictures of the big changes that can happen in our lives when we accept and honor these universal signs. They lend credence to the idea that when we embark on spiritual journeys, unseen forces guide us along the way and encourage us to reach our full potential and happiness. If you're still with me, I extend my gratitude for your presence, and if you wish, consider subscribing to our channel. And remember, I have a profound love for you and hope that your life is filled with prosperity and happiness to the fullest extent possible. Thank you.